Good morning, everyone. It's Lindsay from the Long Island Alzheimer's and Dementia Center, here to bring you some everyday life trivia on this beautiful morning. Today, I have my trusty assistant with me, Sydney Margaret. Sydney, say hi. Sydney just got out of the pool. We have a little kiddie pool that she enjoyed splashing around, so that's why she's all wet. But she's clean, and that's what really matters. All right, so this morning we're going to be doing a little bit of everyday life trivia, some easy, some hard, some in between. If you know the answer, if you want to take a stab at it, please comment and let me know that you're watching. Also, give me a like, give me a share. If you like what you see, don't forget to donate so we can continue bringing programming to you at home. All right. So, starting off this morning, what Great Lakes state has more shoreline than the entire U.S. Atlantic seaboard? What Great Lakes state has more shoreline than the entire U.S. Atlantic seaboard? And the answer is Michigan. I did not know that. Michigan has more shoreline than the entire U.S. Atlantic seaboard. Almost sounds fake. How many U.S. states border the Gulf of Mexico? How many U.S. states border the Gulf of Mexico? I'll give you a hint. It's between 3 and 7. The answer is 5. There are 5 U.S. states that border the Gulf of Mexico. Interesting. What nation was bounced from the Organization of American States in 1962? What nation was bounced from the Organization of American States in 1962? Oh, my trusty sidekick left me. Cuba. Cuba was bounced from the Organization of American States in 1962. Okay. What is sushi traditionally wrapped in? Sushi is traditionally a Japanese dish where you have fish, either cooked or uncooked, wrapped in something. What is that something? It's green. You find it in the sea. It's a weed. And the answer is seaweed. Edible seaweed is what sushi is wrapped in. Okay. Which country has more tractors per capita? I'm going to give you 3 options. You pick 3. Canada, Japan, or Iceland? Which country has more tractors per capita? Canada, Japan, or Iceland? Answer is Iceland. Iceland has more tractors per capita than any other nation. Thomas Edison averaged 1 patent for every blank weeks of his life. Thomas Edison averaged 1 patent for every blank weeks of his life. The answer is 3. Thomas Edison averaged 1 patent for every 3 weeks of his life. It's pretty impressive. Okay. What magazine boasts the slogan, "Test, Inform, Protect"? What magazine boasts the slogan, "Test, Inform, Protect"? And if you guessed Consumer Reports, you have guessed correctly. Nice job. Consumer Reports boasts the slogan, "Test, Inform, Protect." Very good. What is the minimum number of musicians a band must have to be considered a big band? What is the minimum number of musicians a band must have to be considered a big band? If you guessed 10, you guessed correctly. A band must have 10 musicians to be considered a big band. Yes, you are correct, Sydney. Thank you. What is the only American state to begin with the letter P? The only American state to begin with the letter P. Who can answer this one for me? The capital of this state is Harrisburg. Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania is the only American state to begin with the letter P. What is the largest ocean? The world's largest ocean. The Pacific Ocean is the world's largest ocean. I don't know that I ever knew that. What is the capital city of Spain? Who can give me the capital city of Spain? Madrid. Madrid is the capital city of Spain. Okay. In the acronym NATO, N-A-T-O, what does the N stand for? In the acronym NATO, N-A-T-O, what does the N stand for? The answer is North. I think it's North Atlantic Trade Organization. Sounds about right. My Heart Will Go On, sang by Celine Dion, came from what movie? The 1997 movie, My Heart Will Go On, came from what movie? Titanic. Titanic made that song very famous. What is the main color of the Chinese flag? The background of the Chinese flag, what color is it? The background of the Chinese flag is red. Very cool. All right. What was Aretha Franklin's first #1 hit? Aretha Franklin's first #1 hit. Respect. R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Find out what it means to me. All right. Danny DeVito played what character in the movie Batman Returns? Danny DeVito played what supervillain in the movie Batman Returns? He played the Penguin. Okay. Marilyn Monroe was briefly married to what famous playwright? Marilyn Monroe was married to which famous playwright? I believe he wrote The Crucible. Marilyn Monroe was married to Arthur Miller. In football, in the NFL, where do the Broncos come from? The Broncos come from what city in the NFL? Their colors are orange and blue, and Peyton Manning was their famous quarterback. The answer is Denver. The Denver Broncos are in the NFL. On a computer keyboard, what is between a Q and E? If you're looking at a computer keyboard, what is between the Q and the E? The letter W. It's QWE. Okay. What is the name of Oprah Winfrey's production company? What is the name of Oprah Winfrey's production company? And the answer is Harpo, H-A-R-P-O. It's actually Oprah spelled backwards. All right. How many squares are on a standard chessboard? How many squares are on a standard chessboard? 64. Did not know that. You learn something new every single day. All right. What state is called the Cornhusker State? What state is called the Cornhusker State? Starts with the letter N. No, boys, that is not the answer, although I appreciate your input. The Cornhusker State is Nebraska. Nebraska. McCoy International Airport can be found in what state? McCoy International Airport can be found where? The state of Florida. The National Aeronautics and Space Administration is better known as what? The National Aeronautics and Space Administration is better known as what? NASA, NASA. What was the first song by the Beatles to go to #1 in the United States? The first song by the Beatles to go to #1 in the United States. I want to hold your hand. Okay. Oh. What is the only rock regularly eaten by humans? What is the only rock regularly eaten by humans? It's definitely an interesting one. Salt. Salt, NaCl, is in the form of a rock. Okay. What would you find on the bottom of a New Hampshire license plate? What is New Hampshire's logo or motto? What is New Hampshire's motto? New Hampshire is known as the live free or die state. Live free or die. There is only one kind of fruit that has its seeds on the outside. What is that fruit? There is only one kind of fruit that has its seeds on the outside. What is that fruit? And that would be a strawberry. A strawberry has its seeds on the outside. Superman works for the Daily Planet, but who works for the Daily Bugle? Superman works for the newspaper The Daily Planet, but who works for the newspaper The Daily Bugle? What superhero? The answer is Spider-Man or Peter Parker. Emerald is the birthstone for which month? Emerald is the birthstone for what month? Emerald is a beautiful green gem. What month does it signify? The month of May. What is a black-eyed pea? What kind of food is a black-eyed pea? A black-eyed pea is a bean. What are elephant tusks made out of? Elephant tusks are made out of ivory. What is the largest animal on Earth? The largest animal on Earth. Not the tallest, but the largest. The largest animal on Earth. That would be a blue whale. A blue whale. All right. A giraffe's tongue is what color? What color is a giraffe's tongue? A giraffe's tongue is black. Giraffe's tongue is black. What do you call a group of donkeys? What do you call a group of donkeys? A group of donkeys is better known as a pace. And last but not least, 33% of the world's population cannot do what with their fingers? 33% of the world's population cannot do what with their fingers? Snap. 33% of the world's population cannot snap, interestingly enough. I want to thank you guys for joining me today. I had a lot of fun doing some everyday life trivia with you. Catch me next Monday at 11:30. Don't forget, we're here for you 2 times a day, 6 days a week, bringing you programming to you so you don't have to leave your house. All right, stay safe, stay smart, and we'll see you soon.